Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure for me to deliver my paper presentation in this conference. My name is Cheryl Giovanni. I'm a master student of Educational Psychology Study Program, School of Postgraduate Studies, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. I'm a teacher and founder of one tutorial center in Indonesia for these past 10 years. And I found how teachers' quality gives the biggest impact in teaching and learning. While there are a lot of factors that make a teacher a good teacher, I found out that self-efficacy that comes from within is one of the most important factors. And understanding pupils' needs as the main source of teacher self-efficacy. Teacher self-efficacy has a high impact on student performance, but before it will have an impact on the teacher itself. Teacher self-efficacy will improve teachers' resilience, instructional quality, teachers' commitment in their professional work, work satisfaction, teaching performance, and lower the level of teachers' burnout. There are three dimensions to measure teacher self-efficacy. The dimension is instructional strategy, student engagement, and classroom management. In one tutorial center in Indonesia, students have different characteristics and teachers have to give the correct treatment according to their needs. Teacher quality become a priority. Capability to make students engage well in learning, managing the classroom, and giving the right instructional strategies is needed because teachers cannot treat all students with the same treatment. This study aims at identifying source of teacher self-efficacy in facilitating pupils' engagement, implementing instructional strategies, and managing the classroom, and their impacts on teaching and learning. The study used a qualitative content analysis method, and data was analyzed by hand. That data collection. The data was collected from an online focus group, an individual interview with 5 teachers of a tutorial center in Indonesia. During the focus group discussion, there are 11 questions about self-efficacy asked to the participants, where they can answer with sure or not really sure and give the explanation as best as they can about their answers. If the explanation is not deep enough, other questions will be added to dig more detail. The data then turned into human coding to find the similarities of answers between participants. The results: participants consisted of 3 female teachers with an age range of 22 to 33 years old and 2 male teachers with an age range of 18 to 24 years old. All teachers teach high school level with various teaching experience from 6 months to 14 years. Their teaching subjects are consistent with their educational background. 4 teachers taught more than one subject, and 1 teacher taught only one subject. If they have educational background in their program of mathematics, so they usually will teach mathematics, and other teachers are also the same. If they only teach one subject, it usually for language subjects such as English language or Mandarin language. Results for student engagement. 4 out of 5 teachers said that they are sure they can build student engagement in their class. 1 female teacher with 1 year teaching experience said that she is not sure that she can build student engagement. The factors that impacting their answers are understanding pupils' needs, mentioned by 5 teachers. Altruistic factors, mentioned by 4 teachers. Altruistic factor means when they have compassion toward their student because they want to help and not because of only they have to do that, but they want to help. Teaching experience, mentioned by 4 teachers. Collaboration between student and teachers, mentioned by 3 teachers with teaching experience less than 5 years. Pedagogical skills, mentioned by 2 teachers with more than 10 years teaching experience. There is one aspect that is mentioned by all the teachers, the understanding pupils' needs, followed by teaching experience and altruistic factors, mentioned by 4 teachers. Teaching experience mentioned by all teachers except one teacher, 18 years old teacher, who has only 8 months of teaching experience. Pedagogical skill mentioned 5 times by 2 female teachers with 10 and 14 years of experience. And collaboration between student and teachers was found at 3 teachers who have experience under 10 years and wasn't found at 2 senior teachers with 10 and 14 years experience. We can see that from this data, the more teaching experience, the less they will collaborate with the students. 3 out of 5 teachers said that they are sure that they can perform instructional strategies in their classroom. 1 male teacher's 8 months teaching experience and 1 female teachers with 1 year teaching experience said they are not sure they can perform instructional strategies in their class. The factors that impacting their answers are understanding people's needs, like mentioned in another dimension, mentioned by 5 teachers. Pedagogical skills, mentioned by 5 teachers as well. Teaching experience, mentioned by 3 teachers, except 2 teachers with under 1 year teaching experience. Personal skill, mentioned by 2 teachers. Peer support, mentioned by 2 only male teachers. Understanding people's needs and pedagogical skills answered by all teachers. The more the teacher experience in teaching, the less they answered about understanding people's needs. In pedagogical skill, all teachers answered a similar quantity. Results for classroom management. 3 out of 5 teachers said that they are sure they can perform well in classroom management. 2 male teachers with 8 months and 4 years teaching experience said they are not sure to perform classroom management in some part. The factors that impacting their answers are understanding people's needs, mentioned by all 5 teachers, teaching experience, mentioned by also 5 teachers, pedagogical skills, mentioned by 5 teachers, personal skills, mentioned by only 4 teachers, and peer support, mentioned by 3 teachers. The conclusion, understanding people's needs mentioned in all 3 dimensions, pedagogical capability in 2 dimensions, which is in classroom management and instructional strategies, and teaching experience mentioned in the classroom management dimension. The finding shows understanding people's needs as the main source of teachers' self-efficacy in facilitating student engagement, implementing instructional strategies, and managing the classroom. Pedagogical capability and teaching experience are other sources of self-efficacy. As we can see, there is 3 main sources with understanding people's needs as the main source. Understanding people's needs in all 3 dimensions, pedagogical capability in 2 dimensions, which is instructional strategies and classroom management, and teaching experience in only 1 dimension, which is classroom management. Teaching experience affect their answer. A male teacher with 4 years experience feel uncertain about 1 dimension, which is classroom management, where a male teacher with 8 months teaching experience feels uncertain about 2 dimensions, instructional strategy and classroom management. A female teacher with 1 year of teaching experience feel uncertain in 2 dimensions, student engagement and instructional strategy. Only teachers with experience under 5 years have answered that they are not sure to do something in their classroom. But all the teachers that have experienced more than 5 years, they don't have answers that say they cannot do one or two tasks about their classroom experience. Teachers of efficacy affected their teaching performance and ability to promote a conducive learning climate and proper time management. The higher level of their self-efficacy, the more they can have, the more they can teach with better performance and also promote a conducive learning climate. This is the references. And while looking at the references, I would like to express my gratitude to Aero Tutorial Center Director for allowing us to help in data collection, and all teachers in Aero Tutorial Center for the time given to do all the interview and FGD or focus group discussion. And I hope you got many benefits from my presentation. See you and have a nice day.